Right, hello everybody. I am Joseph. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button to stay notified and stay up to date with any changes and any new content that I am releasing. So, for today's subject, I would like to expound on the idea or the concept of establishing a spiritual routine. So, what do I mean by that? Well, for starters, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? So notice that I said spiritual being before human being. Reason for is that on very deep levels, we're all spiritual beings. And yes, we're living life through a human vessel, but our spirit is what animates our functions. However, we've lost a connection with spirituality and the human self. We want to be able to bring them together, but at this very time in human history, we're this, or at least it seems to be that way. So a spiritual routine can assist in establishing or going from this and eventually coming here. It's not going to happen in one day. It's not going to happen in 2 days, especially if you never ever had a routine of this nature. But start where you want to begin where you're at. So, for example, the first thing I do when I wake up is a blend of meditation and prayer. And why do I start that way? Well, for starters, I believe that the way that you start your day is going to not dictate the kind of day you're going to have, but it has a large influence on the kind of day you will have. So when I wake up, first thing is I meditate, I pray, and that, it varies because some days we wake up a little bit, densed. Some days we feel light. You have to monitor that for yourself. Each of us is different. The great thing about establishing a spiritual routine is, yes, so like I said, I begin my day with a blend of meditation and prayer. I can afford that. I have the time. I make the time. So that's another important thing when establishing a routine. And this can spread in different areas of your life. Are you making the time? If you're not making the time, then don't expect results, So as I do this blend, each person is different. For me, I can devote 30 minutes, maybe for you, 5 minutes, even a minute is sufficient for you. So start with where you're at, don't overwhelm yourself. And then throughout the day, maintain that connection. Anytime you are feeling off center, or maybe you get triggered, or anything of this world that seems to have an effect or an influence on how you behave and how you are, that's a great opportunity to take what you learned from your meditation and your prayer and apply it in those moments. This is a moment by moment interaction with all that is and with yourself. So just because I started my day meditating in prayer, of course I feel great, I feel light, I feel awesome, I feel powerful. But we are in this world, and in this world there are things that's gonna test us, and it's up to us to pass those tests. So as I maintain that connection through the day, it could be through affirmations, self-awareness tools, talking to myself, anything that's gonna help you connect on a deeper level with yourself and with the world of form. And then you end your day reflecting, uh, see the things, reflect on the things that you liked. So maybe, you were commuting back home and someone looked at you and you gave them a smile. That's beautiful. Reflect on that. Like, think to yourself, like, how did that make me feel? How did that make that human being feel? And how did that make other people that witness that small interaction, how did that make them feel? And if it was something that was wholesome, expand on it. Do more of it throughout the day, throughout your day, and be a catalyst to the change you want to see in the world. And also, like, during this reflective period, you can take the opportunity to see areas where maybe you went to the left and you weren't really centered. So that's a great opportunity to ask, like, why is that triggering me, and why is that person or those people or that thing is in my life? There's a reason for it. There's a symbolism. How can I extract the information from there? So these are just simple tools that I use throughout the day, and it serves me in ways unsaid. And I show up different in the world. I show up different in the sense that instead of adding to the problem, I'm creatively finding solutions. And it always begins with me, because I am the one that's perceiving the world and experiencing it. Yes, we are living in times that are challenging, but a challenge is not a threat. I forgot to add, when you meditate throughout your day, when you meditate and you pray and you maintain that connection throughout the day, and then at the end of the day, you are reflecting, right? And you reflect on great moments and moments that you're not so maybe proud of. Always give thanks. Always give thanks. Gratitude is a powerful element to the spiritual development. So always give thanks for all the blessings in your life. So I pray and I hope that this makes sense. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. Have a phenomenal day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for setting time aside to listen to my insights, and I will see you soon. Peace.